Alright guys, we are back, another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to take a look at the new LR released very recently on Global. This is LR INT Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I pulled mine today. I did a random YOLO multi and I got him with no special animation, nothing whatsoever. So first thing I want to do with this video is talking about the build I did give to Goku. Now, since it's 55%, I cannot go like full additional or full crit or full dodge or whatever. What I can do is starting a build. And what I did was this. I did give him, I don't like this also, I did this. So level 7 defense. This is the highest we can get as of right now, besides anniversary units. And then we have this 600 defense. I don't care about the type defense boost. I did want the 600 defense. Why? Goku is a damage reduction character. So damage reduction gets really helped by raw defense. If your character has 100k defense and he has 130k defense, having 50% damage reduction will change stuff. It's really important. Raw defense helps a lot with damage reduction. So since I cannot go full additional, I cannot go full crit or full dodge because it's only 55%, I decided to go raw defense. And this is even for another reason. While we were talking about the unit in this video, we will notice that the only really build that matters for him with combo and critical and dodge, the only really one that helps him, it's additional, because he has a lot of crits all in his passive. You can see here, high chance of performing a critical hit if it's an ultra super attack. We will talking about that later. So we just know that he has a 50% chance to crit if he does the 18 key. Then we go in Majub. Majub is unable to attack. So Majub. I'm tired, I'm sorry. Majub is unable to attack. So crit doesn't matter. Additional doesn't matter. And then if we go to full power Super Saiyan 4, literally here, he guards for 1 turn and performs a critical hit for 3 turns. If we go just a bit deeper in his passive, we can see great chance of performing a critical hit and 59% attack and performs a critical hit when key is 24. So he has guaranteed crit at 24 key. He doesn't need crits at all, whatsoever. Additionals, he doesn't have nothing in his passive, neither in base, neither in full power. Majub, we already established that he cannot attack. So additional doesn't help Majub. And as you know, it's a 50-50. You can get an additional every single turn, but it's just a normal. Crit doesn't really help him. Dodge is absolutely the worst thing you can do because of this. He needs to receive 5 attacks to go into Majub. So you don't want to go dodge. So the only thing that really helps him for the entire fight, for all of his forms, in every single turn, guaranteed, it's raw defense, which is what I did give him. So now, enough with the talking, we can start with the showcase. So normally Goku wants to go in slot 1 because he has really fast. Free key, 150% attack and defense at the start of turn, key +1 per key sphere obtained, 70% attack on super and 50% chance to crit on ultra super. Then 70% attack within the same turn and 70% defense for 3 turns when he receives or evades an attack. So there is 1 attack at the start. He gets hit or he dodges. For this turn only, he gets 70% attack. And for this turn and the next one, he gets 70% defense. Then he has 20% damage reduction, baseline. He gets another 70% defense and another 20% damage reduction only in slot 1. So for this turn, we're going to put him in slot 2. First, because this Frieza hits like a kid. And second, because Goku needs to get hit 5 times, as we already established, to get into full power. Here there is one attack, here there are three. So I want to put him there. This is not his full attack because we missed the 70% attack, but it's okay. We are going to have a possibility next turn to see it. So 172k defense, he has 20% damage reduction, and remember, in slot 1 he will get another 70% right before attacking, and another 20% damage reduction, leaving it to 40%. A super attack effect, on his 12 key, he gets 30% defense for 1 turn, and he lowers attack. On his 18 key, he gets 30% defense for 4 turns, and he does mega colossal damage. So he's stacking defense basically for 2 rotations. Now remember, this is not the full attack buff of Super Saiyan 4 Goku. If these dudes stop attacking, I would like to get hit, so hopefully they don't crit here. Okay. 6 million. This is without the attack buff. If we were in slot 1 and we get hit, he gets 70% attack. And he has, okay, we can see the attack here, 8.4. He did the 5 dodge. So as you can see, the 5 dodge, there were 3 attacks here. He dodged 1, so we got hit twice. We need to receive other 3 attacks in order to swap into Ub. So here we can easily, I think I will give it to them. There's a very small chance they don't kill. If they don't crit, they don't additional nothing, so the GT Duo can get one, but this is not, I don't care about them in this showcase. So on this next turn, we're going to see Goku with the defense buff from getting hit, and the defensive buff from his super attack effect, and we also have the support from the STR Cooler Movie Piccolo. Now I just want to check what the hell is happening with the dodges in this run, because we did see my Super Saiyan 4 Goku only has 5 dodge, and my Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he's right here, he has only 6 dodge. He dodged it twice. Okay, whatever. So Goku, here he's at 427k defense. And I think we are going to put him in the second slot again. Hopefully the first attack, it's an AoE, it's the super attack, so we can see Goku with the full buff offensively. If he gets hit both times, we can see the Majuk transformation on the next turn. Let's see. Hopefully he doesn't dodge. Okay, no AoE, so we cannot see the full attack buff. I did give them full ki because the last 2 phases can be a bit scary for the Super Saiyan 4s, and I want to stack as much as possible. They are both Rainbow Link level 10. Both Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas are Rainbow Link level 10, so they should be fine in this event. So Super Saiyan 4 Goku, 6.3. And it's not at 24 key, it's at 21 key. So now we can see the full attack buff. Once we get it here, it's 9 million, and we weren't at 24 key. So we can see Goku can do like a 9.5, 9.3 million attack stats with 50% chance to crit, and this is 55% level 1 links. We are missing a lot of stats in this like level 1 links. We don't have Saiyan Roar link level 10. We don't have GT at link level 10. We don't have Prepare for Battle link level 10. All of these links get defense. This guy will get like 30%. What? They dodged 3 attacks in a row. Okay. Anyway, Goku will get like 30% defense only from links. So it's like, if he's able to be a link level 10 and you have maybe one dupe and you give him the full defensive skill orb like I did, besides the first turn, he can be really tanky. It's the first turn the problem. So here we have, of course, not that we have the standby, he does this. We don't have it. Yeah, we don't have it. Because on the first turn, he dodged the one attack. So, yeah, we can already see what's the problem with him dodging. Because he dodged one singular attack on the first turn, we don't have UB here. So yeah, that's literally it. That's why dodge is bad on this guy. Okay, now we have the full buff. We are exactly 18 key. So let's see what he does here. 7.6. And yeah, on the next turn we can swap into Majub. If he supers here, it's double digit. No, okay. Very interesting attack placement, by the way, from Frieza. If he just did that on turn 1, on this moment we will have full power out, but it's okay. On the next turn we're going to have Majub, and we can talk about him while we do the exchange and everything. It's not really super complicated, but still I don't want to do everything now. So next turn we can kill, should not be very difficult. Yeah, we have the necessary key to kill very easily. And I think I will do it. This team doesn't really like struggle for key that much. Like, usually I try to be very careful with how I use my orbs. And like, trying to setting your orbs for the next rotation, or trying to always get same type orbs to heal, it's something very important. But like, now this phase is finished now, so on the next turn the orbs are RNG, and this event is not really super tough until now. On the next phase, starting from AGL Frieza, is where the events can be a little bit tough, but even AGL Frieza is not really like, besides Pan, we don't have to worry about on AGL Frieza. And Tech Frieza, while it's a very scary boss if you're not careful, with what we have, we should not have problems. So here we can swap into Majub, and this is where Goku starts to be like, until now he was like, he's okay, he's a good unit, he's doing solid damage, his defense can be decent, good links, he looks good, yeah, that's okay. This is where the real unit starts. So again, get it 5 times, you can even do it on turn 3. You get it 5 times and you can do it on turn 3. And you can swap into Majub. Let's see it. Ub is here, and as we can see, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's defense jumped a lot. So, Ub is unable to attack. He doesn't have a super attack effect. He has 300% defense, 10% damage reduction per type key sphere obtained, and guards with 3 or more type key spheres obtained for 1 turn. So if you get this, he has 40% damage reduction and guard. If you get this, he has nothing. If you get this, he has 30% damage reduction and guard. So you have to be very careful. This will give him nothing. This will give him 40% damage reduction and guard. It's a huge difference. So all allies get 2 free key and 70% defense for 2 turns from start of turn. So this rotation and the next one is going to have 70% defense and free key from the support. He then randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, INT excluded, to INT key spheres. and he nullifies unarmed super attack. So basically super attacks that are not ki blast. If they start with a punch or with a kick or like, I don't know, a headbutt, then it's an unarmed super attack. And Hoop has a 100% chance of nullifying. Just to make it in perspective, the hardest fight in the game, Fusion Zamasu, Hoop nullifies the last phase. The physical Fusion Zamasu gets nullified by Majub. Then we have the charge, the way in which you get to full power, which when the charge count is 30 or more, you get full power. When it's not, you just get, I think we can see it here, I think, yes, okay. So, if you get 29 or less, you just recover 30% HP and you get ki plus 3 for 3 turns, but you come back as this guy, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, like normal Super Saiyan 4. If you get 30 or more, you transform into Big Daddy, a super full power Super Saiyan 4, and then you have all of this. So, how you charge this 29, 30 with ki spheres? You get, normally it's 1 for each ki spheres. You get 4 ki spheres, you get 4 charges. It's a bit different because I think we can still see it here. Okay, it stands by for 4 turns, during which charge count increases by 2 per INT or rainbow ki spheres and 1 per type ki spheres, but not INT. So this will give us 8 technically. 2 per each INT ki spheres obtained. This should give us 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 15 in total with this. And then this 24. We're at 24. As you can see, getting 30 is not really that difficult because we're at 24 and we have the next rotation as well to do it. So this is double digit. It's very difficult to damage him once you get a couple of ki spheres because we were basically 500k defense. We did have guard and 40% damage reduction. At that point, guard, 40% damage reduction and 500k defense, it starts to be really hard to damage him. Like you can do it maybe, I don't know, 100k if you're a really tough boss, but like doing serious damage to Hoop, it's really tough if you get the orbs. If you get 1 orb, he's a bitch, but not if you get a lot of orbs. Now on the next turn, remember we have the buff from Oob, so our defense is going to be hugely buffed. INT Vegito sucks, that's why he's taking damage here. Hopefully we don't get supered. Okay, you are fine. So hopefully we don't get supered here. It will be really bad if it's like right at the start, but we should be fine. So if we get to attack, I think we can probably just kill. Let's see what happens. Okay, we get to attack. So now Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, remember, is super effective against all types at 24 ki, and they launch an additional super when ki is 20 or more. Maybe not. Maybe we are not going to kill here. It depends. My GT duo has a lot of crits, but this enemy is AGL, so literally if we don't crit, we don't do damage basically. Let's see. 8.5. That's not enough, I think. Unless they like triple super, triple crit. No, they are not going to kill here. This can be bad, and this is this is the only phase in which I'm really scared, because next turn we will have like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta transformed, we have full power, we did see they critted once. If they crit right here, maybe they can kill. But we did see, if they did even one crit more, we would have killed it. We are very close. But B-Pan is not going to kill here. Just one crit more, we would have killed it in 2 turns. Which is unfortunate, but of course, you know, the the only character that cannot like get touched from a very specific stuff, of course, gets it. But we are going to run it back, and I will be back when we get ready to have full power out. Alright guys, so quick, I just wanted to go this rotation in because we can actually get Goku's 12 ki on base Super Saiyan 4, which is very difficult to get. So this is the 12 ki. I don't have additionals in Goku, so for me it's impossible to get unless I actually aim to get to 12 ki. This was just the animation and I just wanted to get it. So we can come back once I get full power out. Okay, so I'm still going my way to get full power out, but I did got UB nullification and I just wanted to get it in the video. So this is an unarmed super attack and you can see UB is just tanking it and then 0. That's just, again, UB nullification guaranteed against unarmed super attack. We should be able on the next turn to get full power out. So let's see if we can do it. We did it! Finally. So now we have 30 charges, as we can see. We have 30. So we can actually evolve into super full power Saiyan 4 Goku. I hate that name. I absolutely hate it, but it is what it is. So first, as we can see, we have GT Vegeta. I floated him exactly in order to get him here. So this is Goku. Very buffed. We're going to see big boy numbers here. Let's swap and then let's talk about him. So we can see the healing and now things completely change. When, like, this guy, it's iffy. I'm not particularly liking what I'm seeing from him. UB, it's good, but you can have struggles, but this guy, he's different. So let's see the passive. We recover 77% HP, which is massive. It's a lot of HP. We guard for 1 turn and we have guaranteed crit for 3 turns. We have ki plus 7 and 200% attack and defense at the start of turn. So key issues are inexistent for this guy. We have 2 ki per int or rainbow ki sphere obtained and ki plus 1 per type ki sphere obtained except the int. Then he gets 150% attack when performing a super attack and an additional 59% attack. Okay, I'm sorry. 150% attack when performing a super attack. 70% chance of performing a critical hit if it is an ultra super attack. So since Goku is at 24 ki now, yeah, we have that. And an additional 59% attack and guaranteed crit when ki is 24. Then we have 77% defense for 5 turns after receiving or evading an attack, and then 25% damage reduction right away, another 77% defense and 25% damage reduction as the first attacker in a turn. So on this first slot we have 50% damage reduction and guard for this turn. Starting from the next turn we're going to have only the damage reduction. The super attack effect, he gets 30% attack and defense for 1 turn, colossal damage and greatly lowers attack, pointless on the 12 ki, doesn't need to lower attack when we transform it on turn 11, it doesn't need to lower attack. On this 18 key, he gets 50% attack for 1 turn, defense for 4 turns, and mega colossal damage to enemy. The defense is 30%, the attack is 50%. Enough talking, let's see full power out. And he drops 17.9 million. This is a guaranteed crit. And we have GT Vegeta support, but still, this is level 1 links. And now, yeah, this is what you're going to see after you get full power out. So now we have full power out, and it's basically done. Like, nothing really can stop us completely. So this should be okay. And then what's physical Piccolo's defense? 441. If he supers, should be fine against normals, but just to be safe, I will transform. We can easily skip this, and let's just do this. Okay. So usually, of course, I will put Orange Piccolo against the super attack, but I think he has been hit like once in this entire run. Once or twice. So he's not built for tanking a super attack. Okay, nice. I didn't even need to worry about transforming physical Piccolo or anything, because we did take 0 damage from the super. So we did see the 17 million attack stats. Very impressive. Now, of course, we did have GT Vegeta support. So on the next turn, we're going to see what's Goku without support. And considering that Goku gets 150% attack on super and another 59% when he's 24, support will make a huge difference. And we did have the best support unit in the game in GT Vegeta. Like, offensive wise, considering the power of the unit, GT Vegeta is the best support unit in the game. Here we don't have support. So we can see Goku's defense jumped at 269. Remember, he gets 77% defense just when the turn starts. And then we have another 77% defense when we get hit or evade an attack. And another 25% damage reduction. So Goku's defense is way higher than that. Let's see what he's able to do here without support. So this first attack, he dodged it. Okay, he got the buff anyway, even if he dodges. And we have 14.1. So the difference was like 4 million attack stats. 17.9, 14.1. We are around the 4 million difference. And we are not going to get to the next rotation because the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here is probably going to do so much damage that on the next turn we have to kill. Like, I think it's not going to have enough health. If he does, we can see what Goku's defense is after he gets an 18 key and he gets hit. Well, let's see. 10 million, I think this is over. Like, on the next turn we kill regardless of anything. Maybe. I try to not do anything crazy. So like something like this. If I can miss super attack with everyone, I trust more the GT Duo because they supered. Yeah, we can do this. And on the next turn, yeah, we should be fine. The GT Duo already supered, like, okay, we are fine. The GT Duo supered quite a bit before swapping into Vegeta, so they have the full damage reduction. Even if we got supered, I knew we were fine. Now, hopefully we don't kill here. And if we don't, we can see Goku's full defense because he got hit and he did got the 18 keep. So we can see the maximum defense and maybe we can finish off with Goku KO screen again. So in conclusion, maybe we kill. The crit that Orange Piccolo did, maybe it's the end of this fight. Yeah, it's over. Maybe not. Yeah, okay, thank you. In conclusion, Goku is good, and there is no one denying that. But personally, I think the base form should have been just a bit better. We are transforming just to be entirely sure we kill. So Gogeta is super effective against all types anyways. The links don't change. We still have everything except prepare for battle. And just before closing this, remember, so we have Super Saiyan, it's 10% attack. We have GT, it's 2 key. We have Saiyan Roar, 25% attack. We have Legendary Power, 10% attack. Fierce Battle, 15% attack. Now let's look at what is at level 10 links. Super Saiyan, 5% attack more. Saiyan Roar, 10% defense more. GT, 10% attack and defense. Legendary Power, another 5% attack on Super. Fierce Battle, another 5% attack. Shocking Speed, another 5% defense. So we are missing on a lot of links now. And yeah, this is the point with Super Saiyan 4 units. Links do quite a bit. So this Goku, he's probably doing like 15 million if you get like full level 10 links. So same Goku, same everything. If you get level 10 links, it's probably doing a 15 million attack stats instead of a 14 million, which is a huge difference. So we were able to get everything basically in the video besides full power Goku 12 key. We weren't able to get that. But he gets 7 key at start of turn, and then the keeper key spheres and shocking speed gives him key. It's just too difficult to get the 12 key. It's very difficult with full power to get the 12 key when actually you want. It's very difficult. So again, in conclusion, this Goku, I think this base form could and should have been a bit better. On release, without Dismal Future Red Zone, he was fine. Like, even this base form was fine on release. But the Dismal Future Red Zone really is hard for this guy. That's why I didn't showcase him there, because I think we were going to get killed repeatedly. And I think this condition, it's too much. It's too much. To get it 5 times to be good, it's too much. Like, yeah, Oob is good. You need the orbs, but he's good. And then full power. Once you get hit once, full power is good for the rest of the fight. Because turn 1 is guarding. So guard 50% damage reduction. Turn 1 is God. And then on the third turn, you have the stack of this, of the 18 key. And you have like the 77% defense for 5 turns. And you have the 50% damage reduction. So full power is fine. But the base form is not. And you need too much time to get from this to full power. So I think he's a good unit. I will use him. I will link level him, of course. But for a Dokkan Fest LR, I think he should have been a bit better, considering that, of course, the devs knew Zamasu was coming. Fusion Zamasu was coming. Goku Black was coming. This really tough fight. They knew they were coming. So I think they should have done a bit better with this guy. Anyway, the last thing is to look at the leader skill. We have GT Heroes and full power, which I didn't run his team because of this. So GT Heroes. There are only 3 units worth to even talk about. You have Goku, you have the 8-tier LR and the 7-tier LR. All the rest is completely trash, doesn't need even to be talked about, nothing, trash. This is entirely, completely worthless. There's nothing here even remotely decent. Tech Punch sucks, she's just pointless. And then full power, you have some character. You have 23rd World Tournament Goku, so you can run GT Duo, him, get to revive, and get God Mode Goku. You can do it, of course. Ultimate Gon is good, Orange Piccolo is good, and Tech Carnival Goku is good, but not like Dismal Feature Red Zone good. And then Golden Freeze is good. Kale is not for this team. All the rest sucks. All of this sucks. And yeah, all of this sucks. Kale and Cauliflower decent-ish. Blue Kaioken Goku needs reps of Universe 7, so no. AGL Gohan basically sucks. Incel, it's not really made for this team. Gohan and Goten, same thing as Gohan. They basically suck. And that's it. That's the leader skill of Goku. You see, there's nothing. There's nothing left. In my opinion, they should have added another category, which I think should have been, where is it? This. If you add this, and then you have God Goku, you have both God Gokus, I think the category and these Trunks, the category could have been better, because this category needs a new leader. So I think incorporating this category too would help. Or if you really want, Entrusted Will, you have Feature Gohan, and this category, again, the only lead this category has is AGL Trunks. So I think adding one of these two small categories that don't have a leader, All Out Struggle, the leader, I want to say the last leader is Damn too. So like, these three categories, All Out Struggle, Entrusted Will, and Miraculous Awakening, don't have a new leader since like pre-Red Zone. So I think having one of these three categories added to his leader skill to make like a bit more relevant. Because again, Full Power has 33rd World Tournament Goku, Golden Frieza, Orange Piccolo, Ultimate Gon. 4 good units. And of course, him is considered as well. Then you drop the ATRLR. If you then drop on this team like Future Gohan, you're fine. Then you're fine, really. UI Goku can be decent. AGL Gohan, I said he sucks, but he can be decent. Physical Piccolo is a decent unit. Then you're starting to help the team. You have Ma Junior, you have Physical Trunks. So this would have helped. One of these three categories that badly need a new leader. So it's not the most impressive leader, and again, his performance is a bit lacking in this base form. Full Power is fantastic, Hoop can be really clutch, so in general I like this unit, but I think it should have been just a bit better. So let me know what you guys think about LR Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the new Tanabata unit. And I see you guys in the next video. Bye.